Well, guys, when was the last time we actually made a Bud Light video here on this channel? Doesn't matter. We're making a Bud Light video now, guys. You guys already know Bud Light is in the tank, man. This company, this brand, I should actually say, because it's actually owned by Anheuser-Busch, it is on life support. It is on life support. Now, I remember a video I did probably about a month ago where the inevitable was actually going to happen with Bud Light. Eventually, Bud Light was actually going to be dropped from the #1 selling beer for 2023. You may be thinking, wait a minute. Modelo Especial was already outselling Bud Light. That is true. But for year to date, Bud Light still had sales, a lot of sales, before April. April is when everything started going downhill for Bud Light. But before that, there was really no criticism of Bud Light. There was no wokeness as far as we know from January, February, and March. But then in April, the wheels fell off. And there has been no recovery for Bud Light, and there will be no recovery. When it comes to 4th of July sales, terrible. Memorial Day sales, terrible. And then stores started actually pulling Bud Light off the shelves because they weren't selling. I mean, things are so bad, guys, that they were pretty much giving away Bud Light for free because it actually costs money to actually dispose of Bud Light that expires. They had to get rid of it. Costco selling like a 30-pack of Bud Light for like, what, $15 or something? Bud Light was also giving rebates. It's a disaster. There will be no recovery. Now, guys, Bud Light got the worst possible news yesterday. It is all over with, guys. Look at this on Outkick, guys. Bud Light officially dethroned as the best-selling beer in America. It happened because the market analysts actually said they were anticipating like in December, but things are so bad right now for Bud Light. They were predicting August is when Modelo Especial would take over the #1 spot. And the analysts were right on the money because it is now official. Modelo Especial, the #1 selling beer in America in 2023. And I believe that gap is only going to grow more because we still got September, October, November, and December left in the year. And of course, you know, the remaining days left here in August. That is a wrap. Let's read some of this, guys. Bud Light's days as America's best-selling beer are officially over. The light beer brand has been getting shellacked since the start of April when transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney shared a promo featuring Bud Light. That is the worst marketing decision in the history of marketing. That one promo destroyed a brand. It goes on, it says the backlash was immediate. People stopped drinking Bud Light. Sales fell off a cliff, and Anheuser-Busch's stock price hasn't recovered since, and it won't recover. When it rains, it pours because there's now more bad news for Bud Light. NIQ data shows sales of Modelo at grocery stores and beer stores now exceed Bud Light for 2023, according to CNN. Modelo had been outselling Bud Light for months and is not overtaking it completely for the year. I think they meant to say it's now overtaken because it has. It's overtaken Bud Light in sales for the year. It's the first time in roughly 20 years Bud Light isn't the best-selling beer for a year in America, according to the same report. That is astonishing. That is the worst possible news right there for Bud Light. For 20 years, Bud Light was the best-selling beer in America. No more. No more. And it probably will never, ever recover and take it back. Turns out that not going woke and teaming up with Dylan Mulvaney is great for business. And I've never actually drunk a Modelo Especial. I don't even think that it's a light beer, to tell you the truth. I don't think it is. Anyway, Bud Light has truly become an incredible cautionary tale about what happens when wokeness is injected into business decisions. People just want to drink cold beer. Yeah, Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch just couldn't let people be. Mulvaney and transgender ideology had to be involved. Now, Modelo is the top-selling beer in America for the year. It seemed it was inevitable this would happen, and now it has. The stock price situation for AB is equally as bad. The company's stock price is down 15.735% since the Mulvaney promo was posted. That's simply brutal, and anyone who says otherwise is lying. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Welcome to Bud Light's new reality. Modelo is king in America, and it appears like it's going to stay that way for the foreseeable future. And the thing is, man, this beer isn't even an American beer. Modelo, I believe, is actually a Mexican beer brand, but it's actually owned by a New York company, by the way, here in America. Now, Modelo normally would actually be under Anheuser-Busch, but not in America. It's a New York-based company that actually owns that beer. So when you buy Modelo here in America, the profits don't go back to Anheuser-Busch. It doesn't. That's astonishing, guys. Modelo, I haven't tried the beer. If you guys have drunk Modelo Especial, let me know that in the comments section. Let me know how it tastes. I'm more of a Dos Equis guy, Lager Especial. When I actually drink beer, that is a very, very good beer. I don't drink Bud Light. I'm not drinking any type of Anheuser-Busch product. Overall, guys, I really don't drink beer. Honestly, to tell you the truth, the last time I had a beer probably was, I think it's really been a while. Like year before last at a Christmas get-together. I believe that was the last time I had a beer. Because usually I go to a friend's house at Christmas time. And Christmas of 2021, we got together. I think that's the last time I had a beer. I don't really drink that much. I know that last year I went out to a restaurant. I had a glass of wine. I just don't drink alcohol that much. You know, I'm getting older now. So alcohol overall really is not that good for you. But every now and then, guys, I do like to drink a cold one. I do. But seems like a lot of people, man, do not want Bud Light anywhere in that mist. And Modelo is now the king of America. And we know that the Bush family, Billy Bush, he said, hey, sell Bud Light back to me. That may be the only option to right the ship. And I believe that Billy Bush is going to have to do a whole bunch of work if he actually does get Bud Light back into the Bush family. Because there has been so much damage, guys. So much damage. And it's spreading like wildfire because the sales not getting better. They're getting worse. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.